The fats of life. What you should know about good and bad in fats. We begin with real foods versus ultra-processed foods. Real foods generally contain very little natural trans fat. These fats are a synthetic phenomenon, mostly introduced by the food industry to extend shelf life. Therefore, focusing on avoiding ultra-processed foods is key to reducing trans fat intake. Trans fats are highly damaging to health, linked to cardiovascular disease and fatty liver. Be aware of the labeling of trans fats. Trans fats have largely disappeared from the American and European food supply, which is of course a positive development. However, there is still a possibility of small amounts sneaking in if they fall below a certain amount. On food labels, if a food contains 0.49 grams of trans fat, the manufacturer is permitted to list the amount of trans fat as 0. This rounding down was permitted by the FDA. For example, consuming 4 Hostess cupcakes could result in ingesting around 2 grams of trans fats, even if the label claimed 0 on each of them, revealing the potential deception with these numbers. While there has been progress in banning trans fats from the food supply, they can still form even naturally when certain oils are heated. Dairy fats are not as bad as once thought. They can actually help fight inflammation. Milk contains saturated fats that vary in their effects. These fats were once discredited, but research suggests that not all saturated fats are equal. However, in dairy, some saturated fats might have anti-inflammatory properties. Odd-chain saturated fatty acids found in dairy can have anti-inflammatory effects, while straight-chain saturated fats from red meat may not. In red meat, one type of saturated fat is relatively neutral. While nutrition is important, its significance is secondary to metabolic health. Metabolic health, which occurs within our cells, is the ultimate goal, with nutrition acting as a tool to understand and improve it. Polyunsaturated fats include omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. They come from 2 main sources: alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, found in vegetables, and eicosapentaenoic acid, EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, DHA, found in fish. Algae produce omega-3 fatty acids, which are then consumed by fish, which are then consumed by humans. It is crucial for those who eat plant-based diet to add omega-3 to their food intake. EPA and DHA are essential for neurotransmission and cellular function, but they might be insufficient in some plant-based diets, as they play a vital roles in neuronal and mitochondrial health. There are some concerns for plant-based diets. Vegans might face deficiencies in tryptophan and methionine, amino acids crucial for serotonin production and antioxidant function. Omega-3 fatty acids can be deficient in vegan diets, as they mostly get DHA from algae oil, but lack sufficient EPA. Fish oil supplements can provide EPA and DHA, while fish consumption can be beneficial for obtaining these essential nutrients. Monounsaturated fatty acids, a sonnet to olive oil's elegance. Oleic acid, the ambassador of monounsaturated fats, plays a symphony of health benefits, leading us to the shores of vitality. Like all good stories, theirs comes with a warning. A sudden change in temperature can make them dangerous. Monounsaturated fats and trans fats compete for dominance in our kitchen. Monounsaturated fatty acids, found in olive oil, is a beneficial fatty acid that supports liver function and energy dynamics. But remember, heating olive oil beyond its smoke point can create trans fatty acids, which are harmful. Polyunsaturated fatty acids, the yin and yang of inflammation. In their delicate dance, omega-3s and omega-6s dictate the ebb and flow of this critical process. A harmonious interplay ensures wellness, while discordant ratios pave the path for chronic imbalance. While omega-3s are beneficial, excessive consumption of omega-6s can lead to chronic inflammation and health issues. An imbalance leads to chaos, giving rise to chronic inflammation and its dark consequences. Omega-6 fatty acids, found in seed oils, can be pro-inflammatory when consumed excessively. Medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, revealing the world of medium-chain triglycerides, where energy delivery takes center stage. Medium-chain triglycerides, often found in coconut oil, are metabolized differently and are absorbed directly by the liver. The medium-chain triglycerides in coconut oil are swiftly transported to our metabolism, but we should be mindful of their potential side effects. Like a powerful elixir, moderation is key. Too much of a good thing can transform blessings into burdens. They can be both beneficial and problematic, depending on their interaction with other dietary components. With each meal, each choice, we hold the power to shape this narrative, to curate a symphony of well-being that resonates through our lives. Be healthy, and enjoy the journey. The information in this video is for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you have any questions or concerns about your health, please consult a healthcare professional for the most up-to-date information about your individual health, and before making any healthcare decisions.